I've been thinking about this a lot. I think a lot. For the past 4 years, I've attended a community college. And though it didn't feel like it was a big event for me graduating from this community college, there's something about 4 years of work, like whether it's a university or an Ivy League, a school sport, whatever. 4 years of work, oh, excuse me, 4 years of work is a lot. And to have that just be over, like, hold on, I've got the cords and the gown and all that, so I've got something, as a result. But what did I really take away from school, especially community college? It's a tough question, and I've been thinking about that a lot over the past day. Day. It's been a lot of. It's been a heck of a days. Um, I've gotten 3 hours of sleep in the last 36. Uh, so it's safe to say I'm tired and sleep deprived. My 5 hour energy is waning, so I just wanted to capture this before I passed out. That I lost my phone for like 24 hours. I put it on top of my friend's car. She drove off, and I didn't realize I left it there because we were just taking photos, having fun. And I spent the next 4.5 hours looking for it. We called her. She didn't find it. Called one of my friends helped me look for it. We couldn't. It's a long story, but after 4.5 hours of walking out and just walking the streets by myself, because they have families, they had shit they had to do. So I was out until 2 a.m. thinking about what college meant to me. And I don't think without that time, I don't know that I would have really considered it as much as I did during that time. And my big takeaway is this: I didn't learn everything that I went to school for. It didn't all stick. I took a poli sci class online during the beginning of COVID. You think any of that stuck on top of the other three classes I was taking in the 40-hour work week? Like, no. I got a P. I got a P. I passed. I mean, come on. But what I did learn is how to learn. And I got to do it in a safe environment. Like, I got to fail a lot. I mean, I failed so much at this school. I got this cord because I was and there's another one over there. You can't see because the light's bad. It's a double cord hanging on the side of it. I got these cords from doing clubs and organizations that I was leaders of, and I failed regularly. I remember multiple of the failures on a daily basis. Failing to present properly, failing to lead a club in a good way, failing to stand up for what I believe in a crowd situation. The list goes on. But I learned to learn through these experiences. And I think that's the biggest value that I took away from the schooling. You don't need to go for 4 years to figure that out. You can figure it out in the first week. But it's the continued application of this skill in an environment that doesn't cost you 40 grand a year. That's what was valuable. And it's like you go to college to meet people, right? Like you go to college to meet friends, to meet new professors, to learn about yourself, right? So that's what I did. That's what college is for. They say it's to get an education, to get a degree. Bullshit. Pardon my French. It's malarkey. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you go and spend money for 4 years to do a thing that isn't beneficial to you? Would you pay to have somebody mentally and psychologically torture you for 4 years? I mean, I wouldn't. If someone paid me, sign me up. But like, I don't think I could do that. And then I gotta ask myself, what is so different about that than the current student situation in most of the US or in the world. Because, like, seriously, you're putting students through so much stress that most of them come out of there with a piece of paper clenched between their white knuckles and then their antidepressants in the other. It's fucked up. Pardon my French. But it's just it's crazy to me. So my biggest thing from community college is that I gotta learn how to learn. I think that's what we go to school for. As a matter of fact, that's what I hear most teachers tell us that we go to school for after you go to school. Like, everyone's pushing you to get a, pick your major and all this and that. But then you get to college and all the teachers just say, you're here to learn, to learn. They don't say it in that way, but like they say it in their own way. I don't know. It just makes it makes me think why that isn't the norm. So I'm just gonna continue living my life with that belief because that was huge for me. So I hope you can always see the bright in a bad situation. That even if you are in a situation where you have so much college debt you don't know how you're gonna pay it off, like you'll be fine. Seriously, like you're gonna find a way. You know, you found a way to get through college enough to have college debt. That is being resourceful, right? Now your challenge is going to change from figuring out how to deal with college to figuring out how to deal with debt. There's payback plans. There's ways to get around it. There's all sorts of things you can do. I don't know what they are, but they're out there, and you're going to figure them out if that's your situation. So, um, just keep living, live to learn, learn to live, and I hope you got something out of my experience. I'm gonna drink some chocolate milk and go to bed. Thank you for listening. Thank you for chatting. I appreciate this, and much love, y'all. Peace.